Tonight, which WSU athlete made it to the pros?
And what kind of weather you can expect on your commute home for break this weekend. Murrow News 8 starts now.
Murrow News 8 starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Humayun Khurram.
And I'm Alex Viviano. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
WSU UREC is now closed again following the order of new guidelines. In a recent tweet of WSU UREC, it said that further clarification of the most recent guidelines means they must temporarily close their indoor rec facilities effectively.
The Washington Idaho Symphony canceled the rest of its season. The Symphony now has canceled all events through April after canceling 2 performances last season and another 3 at the start of this season. To get lost revenue from the cancellations, Washington Idaho Symphony is asking for $4,500 a month in donations. If you'd like to donate, go to waidsymphony.org/donate. A Washington State University survey found that 30% of Washington households have experienced food insecurity since the implementation of Washington's first stay-home order. Laura Lewis, director of WSU Food Systems, attributes the rise in food insecurity to the fact that most food banks are now drive-through only, and many have closed secondary sites. This is opting for a single location. This survey had 2,200 participants. A spokesman for WSU says they plan on following up during the winter months.
Houston Council has passed a mask mandate. City Council voted 4-3 for making face coverings compulsory in public where 6 feet distancing can be maintained. Mayor Pro Tem Kathy was joined by Councilors Bob Blakely, John Bradbury, and Kevin Kelly to vote in favor. Mayor Mike Collins and Councilors Carrie Miller and John voted against the order.
Well, the police department is issuing citations to drivers who park on College Hill from 2 a.m. to 9 a.m., November 23rd to the 27th. Murrow News 8 reporter Andrew Bartline joins us for more on this story.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. I saw it all on Campus Street last night and into this morning. There are warning papers placed on just about every windshield that's parked out there. And just like years past, the Pullman Police Department is trying to move these cars to keep these roads clean as we move into Thanksgiving and winter break. Students are instructed to stay home through winter break as well. So the police department is really working hard to get the word out now early. Now, we've seen the police department drop press releases in years past, really mapping out what roads you can park on and where you can't. Now, there's some technicalities here, but if you want to play it safe, try to steer clear of Colorado Street, California Street, Campus Street, Maple Street, Maiden Lane, Linden Street, pretty much the whole alphabet as well, A through D. Stay away from those. Vehicles parked overnight during the restricted time will receive a citation and potentially be towed. So play it safe, move your vehicle, and allow the city services to do what they do, clear out the roads, get those rocks and leaves out of the way, and any snow that might fall. Keep those streets clean. Reporting live, Andrew Bartline, back to you.
Thank you, Andrew. Pet adoptions have doubled this year. Now, is it mental stress, depression, or coronavirus pandemic? I went to Whitman County Humane Society and talked to pet owners to know how animals have helped in quarantine. Rescues, shelters, and breeders across the state have increased demand as families and singles have grappled with life largely confined to their homes. We see a similar trend here at the Whitman County Humane Society in Pullman.
It really is nice to have just like another soul in the same space with you, especially this year. The 2020 has just been crazy, so it's like having an animal that you can care for and they also care for you is it's really nice.
We've had record-breaking adoptions. We're averaging about 100 a month right now. We've done it 2 months in a row. Every month we're breaking the record, it seems. So we may break 100 this month.
Even our videographer Ashley Beard adopted a cat this year.
I decided to adopt Zero in August because over the summer I was just feeling really lonely. I just wanted someone to share the house with, and the more that I thought about it this year, the more it just seemed right for me to get a cat.
Mental health experts note that national disasters like COVID-19 pandemic lead to an increase in cases of anxiety and depression. Mike Burney comments on how adopting a pet can be a good way to cope with stresses of living in isolation.
There's actually quite a bit of research that shows that after any natural disaster, which is a pandemic is an example of a natural disaster, usually 3 to 6 months after kind of the first wave, then you start to see people start experiencing a lot more anxiety And then about 3 months after that, you start to see more depression.
Like before I got Toby, I was a little bit sad because it's just kind of like, it's weird to be by yourself and not have a lot of things to do.
And it's oftentimes if somebody can focus on taking care, whether it's a pet or something else, then they're not focused on how bad things are right now or how different they are. But find that thing that just gives you some peace, or think about those things that you're thankful for. That can all help all of us get through this. There will be an end.
In Pullman, Washington, from Murrow News 8, I'm Humayun Khurram. Expected on Monday. Our weather guy Cameron Limes has some updates. Cameron, where are we looking at?
That's right, HK. Yeah, so today is an absolute cold beauty. It's a beautiful sunny day out there, but we got a high of 45 with a low of 25. Low of 25, excuse me, coming in later tonight. So just be ready for that. Sun's going to keep on coming through the weekend. Tomorrow we got a high of 44 and a low of 26. Not too bad. In the state map, we have Seattle and Olympia with a little bit of sunshine, mostly rain, of course, and Yakima is starting to feel that chill with that high of 47, again, and that low of 26. So just be prepared for that. The Tri-Cities, if you are driving through there, please be careful. Tonight they are expecting some freezing fog, so that may obscure some vision. If you're driving through there, just be careful. Make sure you have your brights on. Now moving into our 5cast here, we are expected to have some snow later in the week, unfortunately. So Sunday through Tuesday, you should be expecting some snow either in the evenings or throughout the day, mixed with a little bit of rain in there. So it looks like today and tomorrow, the last few days, that beautiful sunshine that we'll get, maybe until after Thanksgiving. So take advantage of it. I know I will. So enjoy the weather while it lasts. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Cameron. WSU Students in Human Development 205 set up a fundraiser for the nonprofit First Book, an organization that provides educational resources to low-income students. Miranda Stray, professor for HG 205, said that she assigned the community service project for her students every semester. The class created a GoFundMe with the goal of raising $10,000 for First Book. As of November 19th, the class has raised $375. Donations are accepted until 6 p.m. December 9th.
In the sports world, what WC basketball player was drafted this week? Ariel Yakubazi has your sports.
Thanks, Humayun. Washington State quarterback Jaden DeLaura has tested positive for COVID-19, and it is unclear at this time if other members of the team have tested positive. Coming out of the spokesman review, this positive test means that DeLaura won't play in Saturday's game against Stanford, but we still don't know what that may mean for the rest of the team and if there will even be a game on Saturday, but we are still planning on that to happen and watching our Cougs play. And if DeLaura is placed in a 14-day quarantine, that means WSU's quarterback won't be available for the Apple Cup, which is slated on November 27th next week. So some potential backups for DeLaura are redshirt Cameron Cooper and redshirt freshman Gunnar Cruz. Excuse me. Heading into the world of the NFL, the Seattle Seahawks won against the Arizona Cardinals 28-21, putting them back in the NFC's West driver's seat. Coming out of ESPN, the Seahawks reclaimed first place in the division, which broke the team's 3-game losing streak, the first since 2011. They managed to do this even though the team is missing 2 essential cornerbacks. The 7-3 Seahawks and the 6-4 Cardinals faced off with no in-person attendance by their fans. And some cool news for Washington State basketball. WSU guard CJ Ellaby may be heading to the NBA. Coming out of the Blazers' edge, the Trailblazers originally traded the number 16 pick to the Rockets for package Robert Covington on Monday, and then selected 6'6" floor spacing guard Ellaby with the number 46 pick in the second round of the NBA draft. Now that's all I have for sports. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ariel. 4 years after filming the trailer for a film shot in the Palouse has been released. The film is called The Last Champion and will be released on streaming services December 8th. Cole Hauser, who plays Rip Wheeler on the Amazon Prime series Yellowstone, stars in the sports drama, which is rated PG-13.
Thanks for watching. If you missed anything in this or any of our previous newscasts, you can always watch us on our YouTube channel.
More news can be found at nwpb.org/mn8. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Have a happy holiday. We will be back reporting to you on Monday, November 30th. Have a good night.